Hi friends, I'm Hope Jordan. I'm here the beginning of the new year 2025. I hope that you all had an amazing Christmas and a happy new year. And I want to do a recap of the last 2 days, last 2 business days of January 2nd and 3rd, and have you go with me into the next 6 months of the first full year after firing my employer. So I worked a W-2 job, and in June of last year, I went all in into my notary business. I'm a mobile notary, and I get customers from all over. So there's private pay customers, there's customers from the community, there's title companies, investors, real estate agents, lenders, attorneys, anybody that needs any type of notarization. I am available to help them out with that. And so while I did a couple of videos in the middle of that, I thought it would be neat to find out how it is, or how it has been, and how it will be for me this next 6 months, and how much money I make daily or weekly, depending upon the day or the week. But for the last 2 business days, I thought you could help me find out, because I don't know just yet. So I am putting in my information from my notary journal. I am entering this information into Notary Gadget. Notary Gadget is a bookkeeping tool for notaries. If you don't have that, check that out. So we are going to start, like I said, with the first business day of the month, which was January 2nd. I did not work on New Year's Day. So on January 2nd, my first appointment was about 30 minutes away in Henderson, Kentucky. I did a refinance for a signing service. That signing service was Signature Closers. I remember that coming across for $85, I believe, and I asked for $100. So they did approve it for $100. Reason why I only asked for $100, if you're thinking, well, that's kind of low. Reason why is because I actually signed this same person the week before Christmas. And I don't know why he has to sign again, but I know it couldn't have been something that I did, because otherwise they would have reached out to me and let me know real quick that I made a mistake. When I contacted him, he didn't say anything one way or another, so he knew that he had to resign as well. So anyway, I signed with him. I had 9 notarial acts, and then for my mileage, it's a one-way. It wasn't a round trip, so we're putting in a one-way. After that, I went 25 minutes away to Owensboro, and that was a seller signing. Now, this seller signing usually are only 10 to 20 minutes. Every now and again, they're 30 to 45 minutes, and that's when people have questions, or, you know, they just want to do more reading than they have to. But anyway, this one was about 20 minutes. This guy was selling a home in Michigan, and I was contacted by Signature Closers. I think this one came in at 75. I asked for 100, and we settled at 90. So I was there for 20 minutes, and let me get this information in. Let's see. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like only 5. Yeah, I had only 5 notarizations for this client. So put 5 in the notarial acts section. And when I put in my notarial acts, this is going to give me a tax savings of some type. Don't quote me. I save somehow with taxes when I include my notarial acts on this bookkeeping tool. So my tax preparer will get everything at the end of the year, just like he'll get, what I've submitted for 2024. Anyway, so with that, I'm at $190. I go on to an appointment. I had someone from the community contact me, and their fee was $60. They had 2 notarizations, and so I charged them my state notarial fee and charged them for needing an immediate service and for mileage. So that fee was $60. So, let's see. Now, on the way to, no, actually, on the way home from my seller signing, which was in Owensboro, on the way home, mind you. So it's about 12 o'clock. I get a call from a direct client. I'm recording. All right, thank you. No, I don't know. Okay. So I get a call from one of my direct clients. He's an investor. He's out of Texas, and he has a signer here in Indiana. And so he calls and he wants a signing. Now, this is a Louisiana signing that requires 2 witnesses. So it's 12 o'clock. He says it must go out today. Okay. It's 12 o'clock. I know that the person that's signing usually always has to be at work by 3. I don't have the docs yet, okay? He asked me, did someone from the title company reach out to me? No, they had not reached out to me. The first I'm hearing about it is when he called and says, it needs to happen today. So you are wanting me to rush home, to print the documents, to get everybody in one place, me and 2 witnesses and the signer, by a certain time so the signer can go to work. Okay. So I already know that that signing is going to be $250, and $25 of that is going to be for one of my witnesses, because one of my witnesses of the 2 is going to be my husband. And so we share the money that he gets as a witness most oftentimes. So that's going into the household expenses. So that was $475 right there. So I'm going to put this information in. Okay. We met at a Starbucks nearby that was close for most of us because we were on such a short time frame that I really couldn't give this person the option of choosing where he wanted to sign. I do oftentimes, ask the signer where they want to sign, but these are regular signers of mine, regular customers, and, he said make it happen, so I made it happen. So when he signed, he's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He had 13. That don't even make sense, but I mean, he did. They're all dated that date, and he had 13 notarial acts for the one signing. Crazy. I'm trying not to. I tell them I'm recording. I don't know why they just can't figure it out. And anyway, okay. So, we had 13 notarial acts. All right. So now we are up to $475 for the day. Then I had an appointment at a hospital for somebody that needed a power of attorney. And oh, here it is. So they needed a power of attorney. So we had talked on New Year's Day, and actually we had talked on New Year's Eve, and they couldn't get anything together on New Year's Day, so we met on the 2nd. But that was a power of attorney, and that was at the hospital. That was a $75 fee. If you're asking why, well, it's because, first of all, they're at the hospital, okay? I can spend between 5 and 7 to 10 minutes riding around in a circle looking for a parking spot, okay, at the hospital. Not only that, once I get to the room or the floor that that the patient is on, I could very well have to wait on the patient to finish eating, or to finish getting their labs drawn, or to finish getting an x-ray or a CT. So a lot comes with meeting someone at the hospital. Then there's the whole cognitive test that I do. I have to know that they understand what it is that they're signing. Sometimes they have an issue with writing. Sometimes I'm there for a one-page signing just as long as I'm somewhere for a loan signing or any type of signing that I know is going to last 30 to 45 minutes. So anyway, her fee was $75. She also had to have a witness. So my husband was with me when we finished up with my client where we signed the Louisiana documents. We headed across town to the to the hospital, and he was the witness for this power of attorney signing. One thing about this signing is that she needed 2 witnesses. So I get there after I've discussed this with her already because, you know, I've been doing this long enough now that I know what questions to ask. And I specifically asked her if she had a witness or if her documents required a witness. That's how I word it. Does your document require a witness? They say yes or no. I say, okay, well, you want to check that out and let me know if you need 1 or 2 witnesses. Okay, so they hand me the document, and I see clearly, clear as day, that the document needs 2 witnesses. Now, why she didn't have 2 witnesses there, I don't know. I mean, I really don't, because it said it, 2 witnesses. Anyway, so my husband and I, he's the witness, I'm the notary. So she had to call somebody else. Now, luckily, her sister worked in the hospital, and she brought one of her co-workers to witness that. And she, when I say lucky, I mean she was lucky, because the hospital itself, if they knew that that was happening, they would not have allowed that. None of our hospitals here and very few of our nursing facilities or assisted living facilities will allow their staff members to be witnesses for any type of notarizations. Matter of fact, that's why a lot of them don't have notaries, because it's a conflict of interest. So that's what happened with that. So now I am up $550 for the day for January 2nd. $550. All right. Let's see. So this lets me choose on if I was paid the same day or if I am awaiting payment. I was paid the same day for the community notarizations. As you would expect, I'm going to be waiting about 10 to 15 days for the other 2. Because signature closers, they pay twice a month. The Louisiana purchase, they are going to pay me in about a week or so, usually with a check in the mail. So for January 2nd, I made a total of $550, and so that this video doesn't run over too much, I might actually come back and do January 3rd, because I've got my breakfast here that my husband prepared for me, and I want to eat it before it gets too cold. And yeah, I think I'm just going to come back on another day and do January 3rd. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.